Hey, all you StarCraft 2 fans, Pro Little Baby here with another 1v1 to cast for you guys. Um, this is a 1v1 that I played, not on the ladder. It was against my clanmate pearlXeRoX. He's a top 25 master player. Normally plays Zerg, but he's thinking about switching to Terran. His Terran's pretty good too. Like, his Terran's definitely the second best. So he and me decided to play this 1v1 on the Shattered Temple, and we're spawning in close positions by air, not cross spawn. He informed me earlier today actually that you can't spawn close spawn here. I wasn't sure or not. I had a hunch that you couldn't because the last like 10 games I played on this map, I'd never gotten someone spawning there, but I wasn't sure because I don't read the forums, and I stopped playing Starcraft for a little while. But then I came back to it because it's an awesome game. So, yeah, so he's the pink Terran, pearlXeRoX, and I'm Pearl Little Baby here in the bottom position as the yellow Protoss. So he's going to go out and scout me. We're both going to find each other first. I was just trying to sap his command center a little bit here. I was macroing at my base, and then I accidentally got surrounded. It was really bad. I tried to get away. My pro was like, "Oh no, I'm trapped." So he'll get a little bit of an economic advantage there. Maybe I can get him back for it when he comes in here. I'm not sure. So pull up the production tab. He's getting his barracks. I'm getting my gateway. It's all standard right now. He almost loses his SCV. We were talking on Skype when we were playing this game. We're laughing pretty hard right now. Like, if his SCV wasn't being unfair and having more health than probe, then his would have died. But no, it's actually pretty fair that SCV has a little bit more health because they can't regain and probes can, and so can drones. So that's why SCVs have 5 additional health. So he's getting his first Marines here. And I'm getting my Cyberkinetics score. I'm skipping the first Zealot because I don't think he's going to rush me with any kind of thing. So he's going to right away throw down that Tech Lab. This could be a Reaper. This could be Marauder with like early concussive shells. That's actually pretty common against Protoss. Same time he's getting his command center, or upgrading his command center into a orbital command. And I'm gonna send a probe to the watchtower because he was like, "I'm gonna come kill you. I'm gonna come kill you," and I was kind of worried that he was about to like proxy gateway or proxy barracks me or something. I don't know. I wanted to see anything coming. So he's got a Marine there, and he's building a Marauder with concussive. Getting my second gateway just to increase the production from just the gateways before my warp gate technology finishes. He does decide to pull three SCVs, a Marine and a Marauder. He's going to go for a little early pressure. This is what he was talking about, that he was going to kill me. Taking off those 3 SCVs is pretty fine because he's got mules to make up for it. And they're just really, they're good meat shields like this. Like, if I only had a Zealot right now, then I'd be in pretty deep trouble because the Zealot would be preoccupied killing all the SCVs and it would just get shot down by the Marauder and the Marines. Or the Marine. But I did get a Stalker earlier, so I will have a Stalker. I'm going to pull off a couple of my probes because I did see him at the watchtower. My probes will easily win the probe fight. I feel like the unit's lost here. I do lose. I lost 2. I lost 1 in the early game from the one that got sniped at the command center, and then I did lose 1 at the watchtower. So I lost 4 probes there, and he only lost 3. So he did. I would say it's a victory for him by 1 probe. So he's got a slight advantage on me right now. I've lost 3 more workers than him. So yeah, I got a little bit of ways to come back. And then if you look at the units tab, he is beating me. Actually, we're tied on workers because he missed some workers or something. He's not building any right now. He's also getting the stem upgrade. That's also really standard. So I'm getting 4 gateways because I feel like I was too far behind to actually macro against him, especially because he's a higher league than me anyway. He knows more about the game, even if he's playing not his normal race. He probably can beat me in a macro game. So I'm deciding to go for some kind of rush that I just made up on the spot. I'm going to get a Twilight Council, Research Charge, and then get a, what's it called? A Citadel, not a Citadel. That's not what it's called. thing. Templar Archives. Templar Archives. And I'm going to get the High Templar just to morph into Archons, because I do know that he has bio and stuff, obviously, because it makes its barracks. And I'm assuming that he's not going to go mech. Archon's not too good against mech, but they're pretty freaking good against bio, especially the Marauders, because Marauders don't do additional damage versus them. So they're also massive, so the concussive shells don't do anything against them. So I'm planning on getting a Zealot Rush with Archons behind it to deal a ton of DPS and soak up the rest of the damage. Also, I have these 3 sentries thrown on force fields to really trap his units. He will have stems, so if I didn't throw on the force fields, he could micro back and just kite me, beat my army pretty easily. So I'm going to be not building any probes here. Chrono Boost out that charge and warp in as many Zealots as I can. Use all my gas on Templar and warp in as many Archons as I can. He does have the tower now, so he'll probably see this push coming. He might be thinking about going from another push right now. I would actually love that if he had come up my ramp. I could force field him, kill off all his units, and then go to his base. Because if you can't tell right now, my army is vastly superior to his. Especially with the Guardian Shield. I mean, the Zealots take forever to get killed. Even though he has stem, I would take my army over his army any day, especially when I get this Archon. Then my army is just way ahead. So I am going to move out here, then his units come, so that wasn't quite as good as it could have been if he'd come with my ramp. And I don't have the best force fields. That one needed to be down a little bit. I could have gotten 2 more Marines. But nevertheless, I did kill units, and that's okay. I think I only lost like 2 Zealots. A couple of them took health damage, but at least they'll regain all their shield. So I am building a pylon so I can get closer proxy warp-ins. At the same time, he's getting his orbital command. I'll kill off this SCB and go to his base. He does have 1 bunker, which he put 2 Marauders in. He needs to remember to stem those in the fight. It'll help out a lot, actually. If you didn't know, you can stem your Marines or Marauders in your bunkers, and they'll take damage, but the bunker won't take any damage, obviously, unless my units steal it. So I'm waiting for 1 more Archon here, and I'm morphing that now. And now I'm going to go to his base. He is building workers, which is good for me, because that means his army won't be quite as strong as it normally would be. But on the other hand, he does have more workers than me, that if this fails, that I will probably be quite far behind. He's beating me by 5, plus those 3 mules, so his economy's way better than mine right now. I have my Zealots charging up there. I get decent-ish force fields, trap a couple units. These Archons doing tons and tons of damage. Already having 4 kills in that one, 4 kills in that one. The Stalker is probably going to get sniped. I did keep all my sentries alive, which is really good. Obviously want to do that. 1 Archon did go down, but this one's got 7 kills. He's going to micro against these workers. So you get some worker kills there, and he's going to be force flipped off his orbital command. As I warp in additional units here, I should really build a closer proxy pylon about here. So that orbital command's going to not go down, but I probably should have pushed up here. Probably would have been a good idea, but I don't do it. Oh no, I do it. Not a good idea. I'm not quite sure why I turned around there. I think I thought he had more units than he did. I mean, I had 3 stalkers or 3 sentries, 3 stalkers, and Zealot, and he only had 2 Marauders and 3 Marines. I totally could have had the game if I just kept attacking there. Focus on the Marauders with everything so they don't do too much damage to the stalkers. But I didn't do that. I decided to go back, get some more Archons, get some more Zealots, and maybe push my luck again. Unfortunately, he's building bunkers, which will give him additional range and that buffer health that I have to kill before I can actually engage the units. So he'll probably be pretty prepared for this. He has stopped building SCVs, just calling down mules, which are keeping his economy going much higher than mine. Look at the income, he's got like 100 more minerals, even though he's got less harvesters than me, because mules are completely OP. Not really, but it's pretty annoying when you're in a situation like this, because he's got 2 orbital commands in his base, and he can warp in twice the mules. So normally the Terran will have that slight economic advantage over a Protoss, but now it's doubled, and his army pretty much shows it. I mean, if you look at his army here, he's got tons of Marauders and Marines. And then on top of that, he's got 2 bunkers, and he's using the orbital command for partial wall-in, which is really, really, really smart, because this isn't going to do anything else other than maybe build a couple SCVs and call them mules. So, yeah, if you look at this, he's got a ton of Marines, ton of Marauders, and he's even got 2 bunkers, and I don't have that much stuff. I do warp in some Zealots there, and they got shot a little bit by the Marauders, but that's okay. He'll regain his shield. So I'm ready to go for my attack here. I probably waited a little bit too long. He's even got a medevac now. My Zealots are going to go first, which is good. This Archon not doing anything really good. He's only shooting an orbital command. And I do not get my force fields down very well. He's got way too many units for me, and I had to push back, or pull back, and warp in more Zealots. So I did kill the bunkers, which is good, but he does have a medevac, which is going to heal up a lot of units. He'll be able to stem again when he goes into the fight. He's going to try to retake his natural now. It's a pretty smart idea, considering his army is way better than mine. I'm not building harvesters. I haven't been building harvesters because I know I'm pretty far behind in this game now. I gotta win it now or never. He's gonna get a split on his stuff. That he does that because the Archons do area damage. Not the best split, but it helps a little bit. So he's gonna jump up in the medevacs. I'm not really sure why he did that because he easily could have taken that army. Both these Archons had no shield left, and then once they fell, the sentries and the stalkers would have evaporated instantly. So right now, what's going through my head is I'm thinking, should I expand? Should I keep up the pressure? He just killed his pylon. I decided that I at least need to pull back and wait for these Archons to regain their shields because basically it's like getting 2 new Archons. If I attacked right now, these Archons would get killed really fast. If I wait back for full 350 shield, then they'll be much more powerful. So right now I'm thinking getting the Nexus, and then I'm just like, no way, because he's already got this. I know he's got double mules. He's probably got way more harvesters than me. No, it is true. He has 4 more harvesters than me, which isn't way more, but that plus the mules in his economy is crazy good. So I basically can't win this game anymore. I'm just gonna say that I do lose this game. Reasons I think I lost would be because I kept up this pressure when he was just turtling like anti-attack army. He was just getting, he was getting a ton of bunkers, and bunkers are obviously going to be cost efficient. So even though we were getting similar incomes, he was getting slightly more income than me. His army is going to be way better because he's got all the bunkers. And then on top of that, I let him tech to medevacs. That was really bad. Things I should have done, probably maybe go for some drops over here with some more prisms, or I'm pulling all my probes just for a last ditch hope. So I think when the first time I pushed in and just forced him to lift off his orbital command and kill a bunch of SCVs, if I had just right then pulled back and expanded, I would have had a much better chance of winning this game. Even though he's master and like I'm only diamond, I should just push my luck and go for it. Like, I don't know. You see here that I'm about to lose this Archon, and then once the Archons start falling, this just falls apart. I'm gonna lose that Archon, lose that Archon. I'm a GG out of this game. Yeah, so reasons I lost, I think I should have pulled back after I had broken the front one time and made him lift off here. Probably built here, gotten Storm. Storm's really good. Maybe gone for some drops, and maybe tech to Colossus. I don't know, depending on how much gas I could have gotten before he attacked. So, yeah, make sure to subscribe if you like these videos, and I'll see you guys next time.